Elder Ballard and I have been sitting side by side, as we are here, for over 33 years. We know one another. We can finish one another's sentences if the occasion requires. But I'll count on that, by the way. And if I were a bishop counseling each one of you, I would say, don't label yourself as a this or that, whether the label is kleptomania or I'm from Texas. I singled Texas out in that illustration because we all know how proud people are that they're from Texas.
And I apologize to all of the young single adults in Texas.
You see, he always rescues me, and I need it.
So look at you with your iPads, and Elder Oaks and I are kind of over the hill when it comes to that kind of technology.
Camila on Twitter is watching in Peru. She's not a member of the church, and she wants to know how she can join the church and how she can know it's true. What would you say to her?
Oh, you've asked the right man that question. So if you're interested, send me your address, and I'll just see some missionaries, or if something happens, we'll get you to understand this as clearly as possible, that you are in touch with the true Church of Jesus Christ. You can tell I'm not very excited about this. and some are saying that the church has been hiding the fact that there is more than one version of the first vision, which is just not true. The facts are we don't study, we don't go back and search what has been said on the subject. For example, Dr. James B. Allen of the BYU in 1970, he produced an article for the church magazines explaining all about the different versions of the first vision.
How long ago was that article?
1970. That was back in 1970. So
been hiding that for a long time.
Yeah.
I had a personal experience that I remember from the time that I had a young teenage son in the household, and he came to me with a question about church history. It involved Joseph Smith, I think. Neither he nor I can remember what the question was, but he told me not long ago, he said, "Your answer has strengthened me all my life." And I said, "Well, what was the question?" He said, "I don't remember." And I said, "What are we talking about?" But he did remember the answer. He remembered that he asked me a tough question about church history. And he said, "Dad, you said, I don't know the answer to that question." He said, "That was impressive to me because that's the first time you ever admitted that you didn't know something."
And if you have some questions that they can't answer for some reason, don't hesitate to take that up with your Relief Society president, or take it up with your bishop, or take it up with somebody that you trust. Take it up with Mitchell. He's got all the answers tonight.
He does. I wish I did.
That'd work. He's a returned missionary. He'd have all the answers.
But his answers are all in Spanish.
What would you recommend for young single adults that are trying to figure out what to do?
Should I take a shot?
Go ahead.
A good one.
Well, I'll tell you, you young men and you young women, put your cell phones away, put all this technology away, and learn to talk to each other, face to face, eye to eye. My goodness, that's the way this happens. You've got yourselves in cocoons. You're not being normal people. I'm just trying to be very direct with you. Get to know each other. Put away we walk into buildings and you're sitting in the whole bunch of you together and you're all looking at a cell phone. I hope that Elder Oaks and my voice haunts you now.
And in terms of haunting you, I say, boo.
That when I came home from my mission, I went to a University of Utah. I'm sorry about that.
I remembered hearing a talk when I was president of BYU in 1973. That's a lot of years ago.
They were all in the spirit world.
That's right. And so were their parents. Because the owner's manual for the one that created this body and soul says, 6 days shalt thou labor and do all thy work.
That's right. Are you aware of what time it is?
I'm having such a good time, I'm not even looking at my watch. Should we tell them to wrap it up?